Hello, Casey. Thank you for coming along. Good to see you. Can you post your time zone, please? It's 1:08 a.m. in the morning here. Thank you. Hi, Glenda. By the way, this piece of music is copyright free, and if any of you will actually like to use the audio from it, just cut my voice out, please. I've left spaces in it when I make that sound. When you hear that, and then wait till it goes back into the tune again, and that way you can have it run in the background when the bits just quietly when no one's talking, and Oh, that's a great instrument. That's a. I put a crying baby to sleep with his grandmother with this. I was just happened by and I had this with me, and the baby was always teething, and I just stood beside them, and just played little wee chimes like that first, and it caught the baby's attention and took it's quite good to see, lady was fairly overjoyed, just a piece of fun as well. I got it as a present. It's called a kalimba, but everyone should have one. See, just even running your fingers along it like that, honestly, it goes through your whole body. It's a magical thing. Like, no matter what you do on it, it works. Everyone that I gave a shot at it today, people that say they weren't a musical and they were going, look at it, I said, as long as you do it till I count, it's the timing that matters, it changes, and that's good fun. I met a lot of family that I'd not met before, because one of my cousins passed away, and I was at a funeral in Thurso, and I had such a lovely day. Meeting a couple of more generations, even the grandchildren, and it's awesome. This is definitely the best New Year festive season I've ever had in my entire life. It's the only time I've ever had a happy New Year anyway. I certainly did that. So far anyway, I never may continue. Just wasn't my time. I came back from the dead, and here we go. It's up and up. Just got to conquer my nicotine addiction now, which I'm getting there and made a big improvement with, and then hopefully it's onwards and upwards from here. I definitely, my body gave me a warning that fear of actually losing my voice. I would lose such a lot of fun if I did that. So it's something that's got to happen. Because I just love playing music for you guys, that just regularly come and see me. And at this time of night, this time of year, I mean, everybody's sleeping, because some of them are still celebrating New Year, and it's quite an exhausting time of year. And of course, with the winter and all these flus and everything like that, people are just dropping like flies, with the cold and stuff. It's a very hard time of year for many families too. Hello, Judith. How are you? Hi, Margaret. Margaret. It's Margaret. Margaret gave me this lovely instrument last Christmas for my Christmas. I'd never even seen one or heard of one before, and see the magic that this has done for a lot of people, and quite a few people are going to be going out and buying them, because people say they weren't a musical. This has got a history. This very instrument here, this gift. has got a fantastic history now, especially today, because I met members of family, like my cousin passed away, and I didn't know him very well because of the age thing and that, and they were all different towns and places, and but I met his lovely family and their grandchildren and everything today, and it's just awesome. And I had this instrument with me in my pocket. It fits in a big pocket, and one of them said, they said, how do you not have your guitar with you? I said, because a relative told me, don't take my guitar or an instrument, even though I have one with me all the time. And out of respect, I said, yeah, that's okay, but take this in my pocket, like, just in case, because it's put a screaming baby to sleep with its grandmother, and it's a magical instrument. I'll give you a listen to hear it sounds. Every house should have one of these. Like, come home from a bad day at work. But now that Margaret's watching, I have to learn to play better and do it justice. Margaret and Peter, they're best friends I've got in the world. It's some of the best friends I've got in the world. They've been so good, so supportive during lockdown and everything like that. They're awesome. My friends are the best. Like, every single one of my friends is my best friend. I've got. I've just seen off late. What good friends I've got here in the town, even, and it's been quite amazing. Just an eye opener. And Margaret, post your link for your channel. You should have a look at Margaret's photos. She's got beautiful photos of the Highlands of Scotland, and she gets close to nature. She gets photographs of birds, robins, that people don't get near. She must be especially gifted. Birds fly away when they see people on cameras, but you go and have a look at her work. She's lucky, and she's got whales, dolphins, and they're very rarely seen around this coast. But how lucky are you to be in the right place at the right times? I think some TV stations should be starting it. I wouldn't be surprised if they were using it and not telling her, if they thought, all right, right. Okay, you got my channel on. Is your channel on as well? Yeah, your YouTube channel must be on as well. Is that right, Margaret? If your YouTube channel's on, but I think now how I can do this. Wait, I put my technical head on here. Look, I think. Right, what to do is go to top. Have this channel open and have your channel open too. Right, to just your main channel, your home page, and go up to the home page and click on the address for your actual video, and then right click, and it will tell you copy, and copy it and come in here, and then just all right, you're on the phone, all right, That's fine. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll do it like yeah. Excuse me a second, guys. I'll do this. I'll not take a minute. Da, 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 da. Right, open new channel. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of love. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, all your dreams be touched and more. Oh, walk on, walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You never walk alone. Right, actually, guys, please go and have a look at a lovely collection of photos and that, like, and that you see what a Highland cow really looks like. You know, who could get that close? That's why you can appreciate the beauty of Scotland and a wildlife and that, like, is by seeing like a Margaret, you know, a just genius with a camera, just natural, just a moons, sunsets, everything like that. She's got a horrendous collection of a unique one chance things that no one gets, you know, and they had like a world to see her stuff, you know, because it's certainly really good. If you had a whole wall plastered with one of those one of her photographs like in a house, it would just be a massive art piece in the house, like, you know. And to put a price on that, even for like an A4 paper, A4 size, I'm pretty sure if you saw one of those photos in realistic terms, what it costs, so everything and everything like that, like 50 quid easily, that would be a bargain for a photograph for hanging on your wall. 50 quid, that's only a price of a few beers in a bar that people are just peeing in the toilet every night, so get your heart back up and get buying some of Margaret's photos. Like if you see any of them, like in because I've got two absolute stunners of photos, and I'm just not sure where to hang them in the house because I want to put them somewhere where I can see them all the time because they're really good. It's good to have about. Yeah, this instrument though, it's got such a good history already. It's amazing. Like, and back in them days, that's what they used to put you to sleep. Actually, Granny might have used or whatever because it was always grannies that had one of them, so it was probably one that was your grannies and that wee chimes. That's why it's a but that chimes are based on the same theories as this lovely instrument here. It's just a different way. I'm using my thumbs, but those wind up things with the cords, the little wee steel rod things that scraped across these things, as it turned or as it unwound. Well, you come to the right place. I'll fix that. I've got healing hands. I'll fix that for you. Be surprised. I'll fix that one for you. Like, has the actual dancer actually broken off? Is the dancer still there? Do you know? Is the dancer still there? Sometimes I have seen them being broken off just because somebody gets fed up with it and goes, it has been known someone gets fed up with, like after a while, and then goes and just goes and pulls it like an that would I'm pretty sure I'll be able to fix that for you, Margaret. It's a long time since I've seen one, but I have fixed a couple of them. Yeah, yeah. And if it's a spring that is actually gone in it, well, I'm pretty sure we have a look at a spring, and there's plenty of materials to make a spring nowadays that are easy made and dry solid. So that would be because maybe it might have been overwound or wound too hard. But never mind, we'll have a look at it, we'll get it fixed, we'll get it running. This is my favourite instrument right now. Baby, we can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. I told you everything I possibly can. There's nothing left inside of me. And baby, we can cry all night, but that'll never change the way that I feel. The snow is really piling up outside. I wish you wouldn't make me leave here. I pour it on and I pour it out. I try to show you just how much I care, but I'm tired of words and I'm too hoarse to shout. But you've been cold to me so long, I'm crying icicles instead of tears. And all I can do is keep on telling you I want you, I need you. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. So don't be sad, don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You'll never drill for gold on a sandy beach. You'll never dig for oil on a city street. I know you're looking for a ruby in a mountain of rocks, but there ain't no captive hell hiding at the bottom of a Weetabix box. I can't lie, I can't tell you that I'm something I'm not. No matter how I try, I'll never be able to give you something, something that I just haven't got. Well, there was only one girl that I will ever love, and that's since so many years ago. Though I can never get her out of my heart, she never loved me back. Ooh, I know. Well, I remember how she left me on a stormy night, how she kissed me and got out of her bed. And I pleaded and I begged her not to walk out the door. She packed her bags, went right ahead. And she kept on telling me, she kept on telling me, she kept on telling me, I want you, I need you. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. So don't be sad, don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And I look forward to the day very soon that you will hear. Margaret said she's singing along. Wait till you hear Margaret singing that song and that version. And she's beautiful. She sings that song beautifully. The best that I've heard singing that song, and it's beautiful. I'm looking forward to I just stumbled by. Yeah. That's the same as that's how I love this channel. All the people that have stumbled by, and at Hogmanay, my channel had 40k, 40,000 views, and that's I didn't think I would ever even go on 40 views, and I'm grateful to all the people that have just stumbled by, but I do have a very, very loyal followers. Margaret Fox, Van Damme, yeah, just do my thing. I love it, and I try and encourage everyone else to do it as well, because I've had some good cracks and amazing outcomes of it just since I started doing this during lockdown, responses. They do, yeah. And they come in and tell me, yeah, that good, I've grown already, I mean, guys, as I say, and in your compliments that people are writing in and sides like this, hey, can you please, Van Damme, can you please can everybody that's watching, please, can you post in your time zones at 1:41 a.m. in the morning here in north of Scotland? It's Greenwich Mean Time. Can you post your time zones on, please, and even the area where they are, country they're in? I always like to know, and welcome you, welcome to the Highlands of Scotland. 2:41, okay. Are you in Holland or somewhere? Holland, all right, yes. Never been to Holland. Would love to go there to go and see it, but I wouldn't just go to the cafes. Look, That's too far to go and get stoned. I don't know, but I would have loved to have seen Holland. It was my one to do's when I was a child. Having a hot tea and honey. Guys, if any of you are getting pulled in by this, all these cold viruses and flu viruses and stuff, it comes hand in hand with sore throats, and put a teaspoonful of local honey, if you can get local honey, but a teaspoonful of honey in your cup of tea. Even if you don't like honey, it actually works wonders for doing your tubes. I mean, honey is one of the most powerful medicines on the earth. People didn't really appreciate. See how hard the bees work to actually get it for us. I got a lesson on one time I squashed a bee that landed on my knee. I was terrified when I was young. And an old man said to me, he said, "See that bee?" And he pointed, he said, "See that wee bags?" No, I didn't squash it. I used to just flick them up. My mum told me to flick them away, but I was terrified of them. And I was like that just a bit, and he stopped me and he said, "See that bee? Look at that wee baggies on his legs." I say, "That bee's working. That bee is bringing home shopping till its children, just like your granny's carrying shopping up the road for her grandchildren." And imagine something bigger than any building on the size of Earth. You're walking along, you see your shopping doing for rest, which is all the bee is doing on when it lands on you. It's stopping for a rest because the bags are heavy. Because in human strength, they're probably 50 times stronger than what humans are, and they work hard, to produce that nectar, and that nectar, I think it's got a shelf life of about 10,000 years or something like that. No worries about it going out of date, as long as nothing gets in it to contaminate, obviously, but just give it a stir. Yeah, it did come from a Buddhism, actually, and it's a well-known medicine, and that's what even the earthworm under the ground is working hard just now. It's them that give us our crops, and nature sends moles then to when the worms get too many of them for the actual earth, and a mole is a pest. A mole goes after worms then and digs up the farmer's land, but leaves great soil. The soil that comes from what moles dig out, take out and use that as in your plant pots. Like it's the best. It's refined. They work hard by the amount that they dig. The moles as well. All going on now. Oh, I'm not religious. I'm not religious, and the slightest. I do believe in God, but I'm not religious in any form whatsoever. I got my own opinion. I never ever have any dispute on anything like that. I'm not religious, I'm not. But no, but each to their own. You know what I mean? I never force my opinions on anyone. I don't know about that. I don't have that knowledge. Don't really need it. Well, guys, I'm going to call it a night now because it's 1:46 a.m. in the morning, and you take a lot of others and combine it. I don't know what that means. combine it. What's that? Sorry, I don't know what it means. Anyway, all the best, buddy. Have a good night. Harleem, I don't know who that is. Sorry. Hi, okay. Take care, right? Have a good night, everybody, and all the best for coming along. Good night, Van Damme. Take care. End the stream. 5, 4.